Welcome back guys to a brand new video. In this video, I'll be making my own welding table fixture clamps only using two components that I have here in front of me. The two components that I'll be using in this video are F clamps and 16mm shoulder socket screws. I'll put a link in the description also too for the Amazon links for these parts that I've used in this video. So if you'd like to check them out, click the link below. Before I get into making this video, I need to correct an issue that I have with this table. I mismeasured one of the holes and I've drilled one of them 10mm out of place, so that needs to be fixed. If you haven't seen the video where I made this table, I'll also put a link in the description down below so you can click on that and go and check that video out if you like. I'll also share for all the holes on this table with a step drill bit so that when I use the socket shoulder screws, they will slide in a lot easier into the holes, just like that. So enough talking, let's get started. So this here is what you call an F clamp, and then this is called a 16mm socket shoulder screw. It's perfectly machined to be 16mm in diameter in this section just here, which in turn perfectly fits extremely tight in those holes that I've pre-drilled on the table just there. So what the plan is going to be to cut off the end just there and then shorten these down just here and weld this to the bottom section of this just here so that I can come along with the pins like that and then, you know, drop them into the table and then slide your clamps down onto your workpiece and be able to pivot around. All these holes are 100mm apart, so it should work out really well when creating something on this table. So here we have it. We've got the 8 F clamps with all the bottoms cut off. Didn't take too long to do. We've got the pins here that I have cut down into 10, 11 millimeter lengths so that they are the depth of the table. There's really not much need to go any further than the thickness of the table in my case, because it's 10 millimeters. So I've just kept them all at 10. There's 8 there, 8 F clamps. So the next thing to do is to TIG weld every single one of these pins here to the bottom of each one of these clamps. So let's get started. Alrighty, there is the pile of DIY fixture clamps. And as I said earlier in the video, this is the section that I stuffed up the hole placement. As you can see, they were 100 mil apart there, 100 mil to there, but you can see right there that I went off the cross point of the line here, because what I accidentally did was measure 100 mil in from this edge, but didn't realize that the table was 1210 wide from the metal supply. I just assumed it was the 1200 that I asked for. So this section here, it is actually 100 in here, but not 100 here to here. So this one needs to be filled in, and you can see just there, that'll be where the center point for the annular drill on the magnetic drill Vevor drill press will go down and cut the hole there. So I'm going to fill that in and then drill that back out. So there we have it, guys. All 187 holes have been chamfered with the step drill bit. I fixed the hole that was there, that was 10 millimeters out. You can see that it is balanced as best as I could with the other holes now. Everything else is looking really good. All the welding clamps are finished, and I will show you those in just a moment. So these are my DIY welding fixture table clamps. They are inexpensive to make yourself. I've made 8, which should be plenty enough for future projects. So as an example as to how versatile these clamps are, I'll show you exactly why I made them. So as you can imagine, if you're in the middle of the table and you've got yourself a F clamp and you can't reach from the edge of the table in because you're too far in the center, well, these are absolutely amazing. So if we're in the middle of the table, you just pop your clamp down into one of those grooves there, drop it down, dial the clamp down, and you've got perfect retention on that part just there. Same over here. Drop it down, dial it back. Perfect. And then we can go one step further if you want it to do a part there, just like that. Grab yourself a clamp, drop it into the table, drop it onto your part, clamp it down, and then all you'd really need to do at that point is just check whether that section there is the degree of angle that you want it to be. But these are absolutely amazing and I cannot wait to use them in future projects. Well, there you have it, guys. These are my DIY fixture table welding clamps. Easy to make, inexpensive to build, and I absolutely love doing it. So remember, if you like the video, like, subscribe, and comment down below. I get back to everyone that sends me a comment. I love reading them. And so until next time, I'll see you on the next one.